Yep, road to glory. Back for another couple games. Playing a couple. Excuse me, tongue tied. Finna play a few more games. We lost this game yesterday, as you can see. Got this absolutely throttled by Texas, but I mean we're still in good shape with number 5. So let's go to the next week and see what we got. 8-1. Shouldn't fall that far in the rankings. I don't think. Shouldn't fall too low. Don't forget we have a team-wide meeting this Wednesday. We're going to be talking about Magic. Of course, you got to go to the meeting. We're going to decline the deal. We don't need that. Let's get some studying in. Okay, got Tennessee. Let's see what we got on the weekly agenda. Let's get that going. I think this is this might not be senior day. I think the next week is senior day because we played at Clemson last year. So we're gonna go with this right here. Yeah, we'll go with that. Let's game up. Give me a second. Alright, let's get to it. We're gonna start gameplay. Had to grab me a bottle of water. Alright, let's get into it.
Leaves it with the back. So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive, you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Here's a heat. Got his man downfield. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
And he shows you the arm right there, but I tell you what, I've been impressed with this young man and his ability to do both. Rush, throw, lead a team, put up huge numbers in the top 10 in total TDs running and passing. And this dude very much in the Heisman race. He's had a great season. He can do a little bit of everything.
To throw, it's Dunlap. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Starting to feel a little pressure. Running to Green. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
And the Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. Sends it back in motion. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down and nothing doing there. The Gamecocks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back.
Oh, come on, bro. You got to catch that.
Speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
And the Gamecocks are way behind the sticks on this third and forever.
There you go. Take it. Get the first touchdown. Let's go.
Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Man, that's a nice job selling it by the offense. Drop it back, making it look like it's passed. Running back slipping out of the backfield, throwing the football, getting a dynamic playmaker in space, and he says, I got this, I'll do the rest, and gets the touchdown.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Looking for a man. It's Dunlap. He's going to run it. And he'll skip his way out of bounds after a short gain, making sure he doesn't take any unnecessary punishment.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the ball.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Grabs it up to 25 in stride. Touchdown, South Carolina. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And these plays take time to develop. Nice job on the offensive line, buying some time. And how about the quarterback with a great decision? Seeing his receiver start on the left side, come all the way across the formation, get him the football.
Oh, they trailed the whole time on that one.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Clark.
Our coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Now on second down. Quick toss. Past the first down marker and still running. Turning it on. He's in the plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, mark it up to 47.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
Oh, they're after it.
Mm.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Gamecocks
I didn't want that to happen.
way to go after the loss on the last play. Fires to the big fella. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Down to 2 minutes before the half, they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. And the Gamecocks will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Dunlap. Under fire. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
Man, oh man, it doesn't get easier than that. Look at the receiver. He gets wide open. Where's the defense? Nobody around. Easy pitch, easy catch.
That was a good throw. Good route, too. Ooh. Quarterback kind of hurt up a little bit.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. To the air on 1st down. Looking to buy time. Pulls it in. It's Lewis. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. The Gamecocks moving quickly to the line. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Gage. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Buys a little time with his feet. It's caught downfield. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
And man, this guy's shown you the whole gamut, the whole arsenal. Like, he can run, he can throw, he can handle the moment, he can handle pressure. I'm interested to see how he finishes this season. He's already in the top 10 in total touchdowns, rushing and passing. Had a phenomenal year. Now is the time late in the season when you can go win those individual awards.
The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. All the way down to the 25-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Right on the money. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finish the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Trying play action. Extending the play. He's got an open man. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down.
Defenses have their hands full with him. They just give up a big pass there for a 1st down, but it's not just the arm you got to worry about, it's his legs too. This guy's top 10 in the nation, total touchdowns scored, and that's why he's in the discussion for the Heisman Trophy.
And he scurries out of bounds and wisely avoids taking the big hit.
Really nowhere for the quarterback to go that time. I like the idea of letting him try to run with it, but no opportunity to get up the field, so he just kept trying to use the speed going sideways. Defense took everything away, and a good decision by him to save a hit and just get out of bounds.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gets the back moving. To the air, it's Dunlap. Unloads to the wideout. And it's caught.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Look out, he's got room. And more. He gets enough on the catch for the first down.
The offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime. They were able to generate some momentum and get some rhythm offensively. And right now, they look like they have it on this drive. Great news to see the quarterback make that last throw there to pick up the first down. They need him to play great in the second half.
They're dealing with a second and long. From the gun, running back on the move. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by the defense, just being very sound, understanding what they were seeing, and going and getting it. A lot of times these running backs force missed tackles and make you miss and make big plays. This defense did a good job of not letting that happen.
On third down, he drops to throw. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Turning and into the end zone. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. First and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina! And they add 6 more to the board with a trip to the house.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
This drive will start at the 6-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Dunlap. Safe completion on the screen. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 15, and that gives him some more room to work. And the Gamecocks can really attack on this second and short.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Back to pass on second down. Looking to scramble. Rolling right and going deep. Makes the grab inside the 30. Touchdown, Gamecocks! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a...
And they pulled him out. That game was over anyway.
Well, this one had all the
He was already injured a little bit.
his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
Got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun.
Oh, we got Florida. I forgot about that. We're back in the hunt. Win these 2 conference games. Let's check out some stuff. Conference standings. Ooh, we need LSU to lose. Need Texas to lose. That's probably, if we can't get that loss, we're gonna be on the outside looking in for the SEC championship. So we still can make the playoffs though, which is a plus. So I'm second in the Heisman race. Trying to get this Heisman this year. Stats looking pretty good. 3,200 passing, 41 tugs, 6 picks this year. A little off, but we'll get it right. 18 and 20, 406, and 5 passing touchdowns, 6 for 40, 1 rushing touchdown. So we're looking decent. Let's go to our weekly agenda. Let's bump them grades up. Alright, we should be good for the week.
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the home of the Florida Gators, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on another SEC rival, the Florida. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Complete to start this drive. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Guys, for just a little bit, let's talk about South Carolina. They've climbed into the top 10, been through some battles, proven themselves to be one of the best teams in the country. What do you think about their chances of staying there?
Well, they got to keep playing at a high level, and obviously they've had tons of success now to crack into the top 10. I'll tell you, when you get top 10, David, you get everybody's attention.
Yeah, you get everybody's attention, but I hope this team ain't just searching for a top 10. Like, I hope they're trying to be the best team in the country, and you hope the best is still to come for this squad.
Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
There's nothing more annoying defensively than this. You got a guy bottled up, great coverage, boom. He escapes out of it, pulls a rabbit out of a hat. Next thing you know, he scrambles, gets a first down. Now I got a new set of problems I got to deal with.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The Gamecocks look to keep this drive humming. Quarterback making checks. Back to pass. It's Dunlap. Still looking on the move. They dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
And for a defense, it's not always about sacks, but sometimes it's about getting that quarterback off his spot where he feels very comfortable, and they get him flushed outside of the pocket. And good perimeter defense. He rolls to the right. Everybody's still covering their guys, moving across the field with the QB. Nowhere to go with the football.
And he really needed to hold on to that.
My God, he dropped it.
Third down is coming. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Trying to escape and get it himself. That's not quite.
They took a field goal.
They stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the ground with the back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running.
Little touch pass to the receiver. He's going to lose a yard on that one. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On third down, going up top. Got it set up on the outside.
There you go.
And some room to work. And he'll be out of bounds on what turns out to be the final play of the first quarter. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the second quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Shoots it to the left. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you can see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And the Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Dunlap. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
I wonder whatever, wherever's fine.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And that run really didn't go anywhere. All the time
Wonder whatever, wherever's fine. Wherever you wanna go, that's fine with me. I'll never stop you. Never stop me. From being whatever we need to be. In these dark times, I'm so glad that this is my team. 'Cause all I see is the best team. All you see is the best team. Bring out the best of me. And all
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second.
Bottle in my hand, the whiskey up high. 2 hands to heaven, wild horses run wild. Oh,
First snap of this drive will
God
come
only
from their
knows
own
why,
32. Watch the throw on first down.
rhinestones and diamonds will shine in the light. 2 hands to heaven, my whiskey up high. Oh,
Says he picks up the first down.
only God only
And the
knows
game
why.
counts want to pick up the tempo. Looking to throw on first
It
down.
was on the heat, summer sleep, so you bet.
Oh, come on.
Dreams every night, be the good guy. Might have judged my
Plenty of
baby.
distance between them and the sticks here on second
Might
down.
have loved my baby.
Back to throw time running short in the half.
Colored pink, sugar
Bruh.
candy. The 16 switches, candy, apple green, candy fades. Rollers 24 pin spinners.
Never give this one alone.
Now judge me, baby. Bottle in my hand, my whiskey up high. 2 hands to heaven,
Bruh, catch the ball.
God only knows why.
Amazing to think just how complex this offense.
10,000 steps towards the time of your life. 2
Bruh, this
hands
is
to heaven,
insane.
God only knows why.
Take on first down. Makes the catch. It's
Yeah, it's just,
second and short.
oh my God.
See the frustration building. This one, no one was giving them a shot because of open shots on paper. Better effort. Right now, they're making the most plays.
Scrambling away. On a little time, lets it go. The sure hands, it's Leftwich. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Throws a nice completion there for a first down. This guy has been the biggest key to this team's success all season long. He's shown up in big moments. He's won big games. He's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's in the discussion to win the Heisman Trophy.
That's it, Clyde. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half. But man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled. Underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the third quarter. They got to get it going now.
Rush is on him.
God almighty.
Close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Unloads it left. Got him downfield. Now
There we go.
well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29.
And this offense is built around this dude. I mean, he is sensational. He's been so fun to watch. Like, play, pitch, and catch, spread the ball around, complete and total.
It's a seam wide open. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a first and 10. Dropping back, it's Dunlap. He's got it and still on his feet. Good throw and catch, takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Moving away from pressure. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks. He didn't see anyone open. Said, no problem. I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
First play of this drive comes from the 27. Looking downfield on first down. They've got the screen set up. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Touch pass on the run. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. To the air on 2nd down.
Yeah.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Now he'll let one fly on the side.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a first down, but I don't know about that play.
That is a bad to do.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Caller, now use it against him.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Almost had the completion. Just missed it.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asked to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
They use the sideline and get him out of bounds right at the 9. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th, all tied up. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Rides to back and leaves it. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
And this is why Coach...
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got out of trouble and throws. That's reeled in. It's left foot. And the explosiveness. The big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
Late in the year, this guy is square in the middle of the Heisman Trophy discussion because of his performance. He throws a nice completion there for a first down, but it's been week in, week out. Big moments. He's led this team to a ton of wins. He is their best player.
And off from the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw, it's Dunlap. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22.
This guy's in the Heisman picture because his stats are just ridiculous. And he threw for over 300 yards last game out. He's putting up another monster game here today, guys.
They're setting up the screen. There he goes.
Get in there.
Room headed to the goal line. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal.
And this guy has been putting up huge video game type stat numbers each and every week. Threw for over 300 yards last week. He's putting up another monster game today. Late in the year when you know Heisman voters are watching, this guy wants to bring the Heisman Trophy home.
This defense might be reeling after those last 2 and now facing 1st and goal. On the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments.
And this is an area of the field, man, who can be more physical. And you know I'm going to run the football a lot of times in these goal-to-go situations. 1st and goal, can I be physical? Can I get closer? The defense won that physical battle. Interested to see now if the offense thinks they can.
Touchdown, South Carolina! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And they're able to score on a drive where they had to have it this late in the game, and they look to their playmaker on the outside to win that one-on-one matchup.
Big-time moments. Who do you trust as a quarterback? You could tell this was a big moment. He threw it to his big play wide receiver. He knew he would come down to it, and now the big play in the 4th quarter for the touchdown.
Came down to the final quarter, clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get a close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
We survived. this game, I got a chance. Palmetto Bowl. Sup, aimbot. Okay. Oh, that ain't good.
And the Gamecocks backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. Quarterback keeper. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down in 2nd and 4.
And that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
What a catch and what a throw along the sideline. Just sinks it in there. A little Baryshnikov for the toe tap.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
On the run, still looking. Got it in the middle, it's left pitch. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. High the chains now on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Dunlap. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You can see it right there, man. They shrink windows.
You know what I'm saying? There we go.
25 defense for
Yeah, bro.
today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
The quarterback just needs to settle down.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Fires to the wideout. Finds space on the right. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Goes to the option. Tackled in the backfield. That'll be a loss of 4 on the heels of gaining 4 on the previous play. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Moving out of the pocket. He'll step out of bounds at the 11. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
You'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. The Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll run play action. Fires on the move. A strike downfield. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
You always talk about yak, and that was 3rd and very manageable. They were just throwing the ball to the sticks, just trying to pick up a simple first. But when you've got playmakers like that can do things after the catch, any play could be an explosive one, and you saw it right there. Tremendous job getting it to him early, and he does the rest.
And the Gamecocks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Complete downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to throw. It's Dunlap. Looking to scramble. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks! Made the grab in the end zone for the score. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Going right to work up top. Here comes the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Now adjusting. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Flips it out on the screen. quick step and go. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
The Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Dunlap. Catch in the middle, it's Leftwich. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. I don't think he was the primary receiver on that play, David, but a very productive pickup on 1st down.
And these tight ends are so good at understanding zones and where to sit down. And listen, it's not the huge gain down the field, but it's always death by 1,000 cuts, small gains, break tackles, and continue to move the sticks.
He's in open space downfield. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
This is the most annoying thing in the world for a defense, is when you start to play all these plays and all these pass concepts and routes, and then you let the quarterback get outside the pocket, and he takes off, and he gets a 1st down. Like, so much to defend. That is the hardest thing to defend, because you don't know where it's going to happen on the field and when it's going to happen.
It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Man, they could have...
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll open the 2nd half with a run. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Using his legs to buy some time. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there. And the Gamecocks need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Gonna take a shot at this DB. He's got it over right. He's loose. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing the go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The game originally held during the State Fair in Columbia as Big Thursday was officially named the Palmetto Bowl in 2014. The trophy came a year later, replacing the old Hardee's Bowl trophy.
Very apropos. A silver palm tree for the Palmetto Bowl. That makes sense, David. This is the biggest sporting event in the state of South Carolina. I know this is a game that you and I have really enjoyed watching over the years.
I mean, so much fun, and the definition, Jesse, of hate all throughout the state. And bragging rights to whoever wins this football game and gets that trophy.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great way to make it.
All out of space. End zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. This game must be moving so slowly with this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable.
First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Looking to throw, it's Dunlap. Fires it down the seam. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Once he found open space, the fans might as well start playing. South Carolina starting to feel a little cocky, and why not, as they stretch the lead on Clemson.
They're cocky, and they should be the way they're dominating this game on both sides of the ball. They are bringing it to Clemson.
And South Carolina's fan base is one of the best in the country, and they are jacked out of their mind right now.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. The short hands, it's Lewis. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Grabbed over the middle. It's Gage. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there. A similar situation with a lead like this. They'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but not this unit. They are still staying aggressive. They're still taking shots. They're just trying to light up the scoreboard.
To the air on first down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone.
No big surprise there, right? You're throwing to a guy that already has 3 touchdown catches in the game, so take another shot. Every time he has looked his way, good things have happened. And that's one of the very few times in this game so far where they have not been able to hook up.
Dropping back, it's Dunlap. He's not afraid to go deep. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Gage. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They'd hope to be... South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
And that's a frustrating couple plays for this offense. Like, you got the ball in great field position. You are set up to succeed, in 2 straight incompletions, a big 3rd down coming to see if they can maximize this drive.
Going to try to get it himself. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. The Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Unleashes to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass, breaking on the...
Touchdown Gamecocks! And they take it in for 6 more points. They put up another score here in the 4th, and they are well on their way to an 11. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone out, they've run it well, they've thrown it well, David. Really, so much that this coaching staff can be happy about.
Yeah, and now it's about stat padding, right? Like you can just put up more numbers. You know this game's pretty good. Don't turn it over. Don't make a mistake. But this game is well in hand.
And the Gamecocks need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game.
And finally, the defense is able.
Anytime South Carolina takes down Clemson, as it just did in this rivalry game, you can expect them to get a little bit cocky, and they deserve it. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.